The sea roared ahead. The Egyptian army thundered behind. And in between stood a terrified people, trapped, hopeless, and surrounded. It looked like the end. But God was just getting started. After years of slavery in Egypt, Israel had finally been set free by the mighty hand of God. 10 plagues had shaken the land. Pharaoh had been broken. And Moses, the man who once ran from Egypt, was now leading an entire nation out with nothing but faith and a staff in his hand. But freedom came with a test. As they journeyed, God led them to camp beside the Red Sea. It was a strange route, one that made no sense. And soon, word reached Pharaoh that Israel had fled. His heart hardened once again, and he ordered his chariots to pursue them. The sound of hooves grew louder. Dust filled the desert air. And when the Israelites looked back, fear gripped their hearts. They cried to Moses, "Was it because there were no graves in Egypt that you brought us here to die?" But Moses stood firm and said words that still echo through eternity. "Do not be afraid. Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord, which he will show you today. The Egyptians you see today, you shall see them again no more forever." Then God spoke to Moses. "Lift up your rod, stretch out your hand over the sea, and divide it." And when he obeyed, the impossible happened. A mighty east wind began to blow all night. The waters split in two, walls of water rising on both sides. And a dry path appeared through the sea. The people walked across in awe, each step echoing with faith. Behind them, the Egyptians followed, proud, relentless, thinking they could still conquer God's people. But as the last Israelite reached the other side, God spoke again. Moses stretched out his hand once more. And the waters collapsed. The sea returned to its place, swallowing horses, riders, and chariots. Not one of them survived. When morning came, the sun reflected off the calm waves. The same waves that had just buried an empire. Then Moses and the Israelites lifted their voices and sang, "I will sing unto the Lord, for he has triumphed gloriously. The horse and its rider he has thrown into the sea." High voltage reflection. Sometimes God leads us to the edge, not to destroy us, but to display his glory. When your back is against the wall, and you see no way forward, remember this. He can make a road through the sea, and turn your fear into a testimony. The Red Sea was not Israel's end. It was the beginning of their freedom. Because when man says, "There is no way," God says, "Watch me make one."